The birds of Shanghai are in song, while the city's 25 million people remain cooped up in their homes as part of the world's largest COVID lockdown. This dawn chorus is something that Chinese writer Yang Shen says she had never noticed outside her window until now. She thought that spending long hours at her desk writing would have prepared her for this lockdown.
It turns out there's a big difference between I don't want to go out and I can't go out.
While most of the world has relaxed COVID restrictions, China has doubled down on its zero COVID policy. In Shanghai, most residents are only permitted to leave their homes for mandatory COVID tests. But the virus isn't Shen's biggest worry.
I have to compete with millions of people online on all the apps to buy vegetables, fruit, daily supplies, because if you're not fast enough, it will be all sold out. So it's kind of really scary. We're not scared of the COVID, but we're scared of starvation.
Shen and her husband have gone to daring lengths to find a little variety in what they eat.
We also have cherry trees downstairs in the yard, in the compound. So what we do, we woke up like 6 in the morning, we sneak out the building and we try to steal some cherries, and then we make cherry jams.
But moves like that can cause trouble with nosy neighbors and the local Communist Party committees. Camilo Cadena, a Colombian-American artist who has lived in Shanghai for the past 5 years, recently took a stroll in his compound's courtyard during a brief period of looser restrictions.
Within minutes, my partner, who's now back in the United States, sent me a picture that a neighbor had sent her of me sitting in the driveway, from hundreds of feet away. She's like, "Hey, isn't this your fiancé?"
Cadena has since decided to leave China, but that's not an option for most locals. The government has now all but forbidden Chinese nationals from going abroad. There have been isolated protests against the harsh measures, with residents banging pots and pans from their balconies in anger. But although the World Health Organization has questioned zero COVID's effectiveness, some experts say China's adherence to the policy is about something bigger.
This campaign against COVID is framed as a competition between two political systems, by authoritarianism and liberal democracy. The stakes has become much higher. That also make it difficult for China to exit from that strategy.
Shanghai officials now say they aim to end the lockdown by June. For Yang Shen and her fellow Shanghainese, that moment can't come soon enough.
Every time I post anything on my social media, I say something like, okay, summer is coming. When can I get out of this prison?
For GZERO World, I'm Alex Clement.